We're recording? Cool. All right. What's up, everybody? Very tired. I just got back home driving like 2 hour, 45-minute drive back from Tennessee. One of my off days this week, decided to drive out of town, go see some friends. I was just about to go do a locals today and texted a buddy of mine, said, hey, are you going to this cup in Jackson, Tennessee? He's like, yeah. And I was like, cool. So thought about it, decided to go. Had to work late last night. Did not go to sleep till like 1:30ish, I believe. But it was a great choice, obviously. Got up early, got coffee, started driving up, did not fall asleep. Got a bag of high chews for the road. Good move in case you don't know, you're missing out for real. But I took Jelly Garde back to another cup. Got my 4th top 8 finish this weekend. I'm just kidding. Let's talk. Been up all day, a very long day. Just got done driving. Literally just pulled it into my house not too long ago. But felt really good. This is I'm following trend, Latias, going down on Ralts, but I decided to keep 3 Ralts. One Kirlia felt fine today. I mean, majority of the time it felt fine. But aside from that, I could see myself in the future only playing 2 Ralts, but more practice, it'll come with it, trust me. But and I'll probably replace the Ralts with a Rare Candy, and then make room for probably a second Counter Catcher, but one Counter Catcher was really needed. I think there was only one time I needed a second one, but I don't really think of anything that I could any matchup that I could have seen besides like my last top 8 matchup, which we'll go over here very shortly. But 3 Monkey, 3 Ralts, 1 Kirlia, 2 Garde, 2-1 Jellicent line. Added Mega Diancie since this is my first Phantasmal format cup. Yes, this is my first one. Because I played one right before it was legal and it wasn't legal. But regardless, 4 Lillie, 4 Iono, 1 Turo in case I do get like corner stalled or if I need to make a play like where Latias is on board. Arven, which probably going to swap Arven out for a research. Arven was cool in the beginning, but it could be like a really good thing late game. So I may just like slot in a research, probably take out a Bravery Charm. But the second Bravery Charm did come in very handy tonight. But standard 4 Ultra 3 Vessel, 2 Nest Ball instead of a Buddy Poffin. Really want to go back to Buddy Poffin. Do miss it. So it either might be, take out a Ralts for Rare Candy or a Ralts for Buddy Poffin. But I think I do need to go up on Nest Balls though. Nest Ball was a little underwhelming just because I was only able to really like play one every game, and I got very lucky if I could have got a third or another one to play. But 2 Artazon, 1 Mystery Garden. Decided to go back to Mystery Garden. There was a cup previously a few weeks ago. I got first. Didn't do a turn report on it. It was a very underwhelming cup. I played 3 rounds, 4 rounds. It was a 4-round cup. Played 3 rounds. I didn't, or scooped to a guy in top cut. And then my opponent, scooped to me, give me the top 2 finish regardless. And then got to it. It was very late. This was another situation where I worked late, got up early, had to go play in a cup. But, and then my last round opponent for that cup was really cool. We talked about it, I'm trying to get points. He was trying to get playmats just because he likes to playmats. But I scooped to him, or he scooped to me, give me the points, gave him the playmat. But anyways, this cup was a little bit better, performance-wise, player variety was definitely there since there was a lot of people out of town for like the Vegas regional, which I assumed it would be that weekend. Nothing was really going on this weekend, so when I went to Tennessee, all the guys were there. Team Peach guys, which I'm sure a lot of people, if you've been to many regionals, you've probably seen the black and yellow shirts with the Kool-Aid Man. Team Peach is a great group of guys. Love to be a part of one day, honestly. They are, they're a very, very great group of guys to be around. If you do know any of them. But let's see. Today we had I think 22 Masters, I believe. Or maybe it was right at 21, I can't remember. But We did have enough for top 8 cut and top 8 points, so was able to secure top 8 with this list. So round 1, played against, I believe his name was Isaac. It was against Terrazard, the winning Tropico Charizard list that's taken over. I was able to go second, I believe. Started item lock early, didn't really get much there. He prized his Charmeleon, I believe. So, and he was able to get Pidgeot off like really quickly, just because of Dawn. Dawn is a very, very broken card. I did not, I was not expecting, to see decks play like 4 Dawn, but in a deck like that, it works out very great. I think Charizard Tropico is going to be a very good deck in the format right now until April. But we don't know what's all going to happen once Ascended Heroes comes out. But got that. He wasn't able to take prizes. He took his first prize whenever he did a Dusknoir pop or a Dusclops pop and got him somewhere else. But he, it was down to the last prize, like 3 minutes left. He said, "Yeah, I got it." Which he had Pidgeot, and Pidgeot swung, got rid of Stadium, and it was just down from there. Round 2, I had to play the mirror, but it wasn't the mirror. It was just regular Garde, played Flutter Mane, Devo, and it was very scary starting out. Very similar start. I got second, established item lock super early, and then I wasn't able to establish item lock turn 1, but turn 2 I was able to get Jellicent in active, and they threw Flutter Mane in the active, but they only have 1 energy in discard. So that was I wasn't really paying attention, but I didn't know that they only had 1 energy in discard. I know they had 2 attached to Munkidori, so they really couldn't get anything going there. But just knocked out Flutter Mane, continue item lock. Jellicent really carried through that matchup. And then it came down to I misplayed like very hard like late in the game, which Garde had like 6 damage counters, and I already hard retreated Jellicent into Screamtail, and I picked up Turo off the prizes, and I had Secret Box FCI Iono me. So I went for Secret Box to go grab. I couldn't grab Stadium. I discarded my other Stadium, but I got Devo, and that was it. I completely bricked. I didn't brick, but I meant to grab Turo, didn't grab Turo, forgot that I retreated. So Devo's just sitting there, couldn't capitalize off of it because I was supposed to Turo Screamtail back in my hand, put Jelli in the active, and then Devo, and then get rid of Gardevoir. But it didn't work out that way. So let's see what else. Then went on. I was able to Screamtail knock out Kirlia on bench, or Drifloon on bench, just so they wouldn't have a knockout condition. But they were able to get Drifloon back, put another Bravery Charm on it. And I took a second prize card. I can't remember what it was on, but got down to 1 prize, 3 prize, and then game went into time. Just took the last prize of Screamtail. Round 3, decided to have another energy drink. But anyways, I was against Terrazard again. The only difference between the round 1 list and this list, I learned shortly after the entire cup, was that he did not play Pidgeotto. So if I was just to establish item lock, the only way he was able to get to Pidgeot was to Rare Candy, which I will get to that here shortly, because this game was able to establish item lock, got Jellicent out, and then he prized Charmeleon. And that just set him back a little bit. I kept, swinging with Jellicent, just go ahead and get damage on the board. Took out 2 prizes with Jellicent. They weren't able to get Jellicent out the active, so I was able to do a little bit more damage there. Then I went to a play where I Turo Jellicent into Screamtail, knocked out Charmander, Charmeleon, and I was left with Pidgeot, 2 prizes or 1 prize left, I believe, or 2 prizes. I'm sorry. He got rid of Screamtail, got Screamtail back with Night Stretcher. Took out another single prizer. He was able to start getting a Charmander or Charmeleon, or Charmander starting to establish, but I took it away, or I wasn't able to take it away. He got Pidgeot, knocked out Screamtail, and then got rid of Artazon after Iono made it to 1. And then I had super rotted because I had discarded Mega Diancie and KO Screamtail the turn before this. Shoveled it back. He cut. Came down to he had Pidgeot on the active. I was left with Garde, Monkey, Mew, and I think Latias, but I may be wrong. But top drew Mega Diancie, threw it on the bench, 3 energy, just secure knockout. Munkidori all 3, discard 2, knockout on Pidgeot for game. Very long, very, very good game. Went into time. It was turn 1, so if I didn't get it, it was just going to be a tie, which I'm glad that didn't happen. But round 4, played against my buddy Brandon, Team Peach. He was on Dragon Ball Dustin today, and I bricked. Starting hand, I had Frillish Ralts Energy, Clefairy, Bravery Charm, something else, and I think it was just Artazon. And then, started Frillish, put down Ralts. That turn I put down Clefairy, Bravery Charm. And I had Curly in hand, but I went second, I believe. Still got the item lock off. But I should have waited. I should have just did item lock. Waited a turn. Evoed Kirlia. Artazon for Ralts, and then Lilies. But it's all been and done for. But I just immediately Lillie that only having 1 Ralts on the board. Was able to get a second one, but was not able to capitalize anywhere else off of that. So I should have waited a turn to play Lilies. Which, if that was the case, all by all means, good. But it came down to he found everything he needed. Even under item lock, he was able to find Jamming Tower, Boss. He did a very funny play where he used my Artazon because he's under item lock. Got Hawlucha, played Turo, picked up Hawlucha, played Hawlucha, used it to knock out 2 more bodies. So he's 2 prizes to my 5. And then either way, I got Night Stretcher Clefairy, and then Mew, knocked out a Dragapult, Dracloak with Mew. Even if I did that, if I did Mega Diancie into it, it wasn't a winnable game. I mean, it was tied 2-2 prizes, but he had all the outs. I didn't find a single Iono, which hurt, but so led to my first loss. Then going into round 5, I'd eaten the top cut. Probably should have played it out, but it is what it is. Was able to take a good break, get some fresh air. Going into top cut, got the rematch with my round 3 opponent, and game 1 absolutely bricked, did not get anything. Game 2 was a little bit more interesting, was able to get somewhat of a board established, but it came down to I needed to get a 3rd monkey on the board, and 3rd monkey Iono, but I accidentally Turo without even thinking of it, and then got the Iono, and then realized I had Turo, so I couldn't play Iono. Regardless, he had Prime Catcher in hand, and just led down to my defeat in top cut. But if I'm correct, let's check this out real quick. We'll go. Let's see. Just scroll out of here. Oh, Baki's Mod, go away. All right, and then just so you don't see any private information. But all in all, I did wake up early. Went to a cup 2.5 hours away. Really, almost 3 hours when I stopped. Grabbed breakfast. Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich is goated. But here we go. It says 107. I'm very behind right now. Working in the restaurant industry does not do well when trying to play Pokemon professionally. But need to work on challenges. Gonna get to those. But I was able to secure my 4th top finish of the season. So now it's just top 4 better from here on out. I was able to secure first, like the one I was mentioning earlier. And then got a 4th from our local game store cup. This is the Tupelo Cup from a while back. So I'll have a top 4 in there. Challenges, not going to talk about it. And then this was Milwaukee. Not going to talk about it. It was not even worth it. Milwaukee was fun, though. I did love Milwaukee. I still have a lot of great memories from it. If I continued to play, I probably could have got a top placement and got points for it. But I got like super sick halfway through and everything. But that is overall, the cup. Like I said, this was my 60. I'll have it posted in the description below. And then some other news for those that are not interested. We do have, me and my buddy are regardless. Top 8 finish, like I said. And I'll have another video posted here very shortly. I realized I never posted this before my first tournament report video, but it's all good. So like I said, this list felt really good. Oh, I'm not even showing you the list. Oops. But this list felt very good. Aside from the bricks from my Top Cut game, everything about this deck felt phenomenal. I do miss research. I do miss Buddy Poffin. I will say that. But Nest Ball just feels a lot better right now, just with playing the Latias and trying to get Latias out and get an item lock if you go second. But I was able to get top 8. Got 25 points. Got paid back my entry right here, as you see. Top 8 for that. I got $20 cash, which paid for my gas getting home. So that was awesome. But was it worth the lack of sleep? Yes. I met, like I said, I got to hang out with the Team Peach guys up from the Memphis area. They're, like I said, they're a lovely group of people. I can't say guys because they're female members. I just learned that today. And Kristen was my round 2 opponent in the Garde Flutter main, running Garde Flutter, and they're just wonderful people. I'm very grateful for all the people that I've met throughout the journey. I get a lot of hate because I went swapped from Dragon Ball Dust Noir early on in the 2025 this season, and I swapped to Garde right after NAIC. But I just wanted to try something new. I played Dragon Bolt for a few months, regardless. But like, comment, share, talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. This is just a small channel trying to do what I do. Just trying to make it in the world. But in that case, there will be another video posted probably tomorrow. Just an informational video, just kind of tell you guys about who I am, what I am, where I came from, what got me back into the TCG world. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace.